What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now today I'm going to be showing you guys probably the sauciest gameplay you will ever witness in your whole life. We will be rocking the RPD on Crossroads 6v6, and this thing is actually insane. If you guys haven't tried out the RPD, I highly suggest doing so. I was actually trying the M60 or M64, I forget the exact name of it, the last LMG you unlock, and I was really enjoying that as well. I guess just LMGs are the wave this year when it comes to Call of Duty. Black Ops Cold War is all about holding angles and holding egg glitches, so shoot, I might as well use an LMG. That's what they're all about, right? But I actually switched over to the RPD, and seriously, guys, do not miss out on this weapon before they end up tuning it or nerfing it or something like that. Insane fire rate, insane damage, barely any recoil. It's completely nuts. It's probably my favorite gun in the game right now. I'm going to be using this a lot. And I'm also switching up the gameplay from our typical core gameplay over to hardcore for this specific video, just simply because the RPD one-taps anybody at any range. You can even compete with sniper rifles on satellite with an RPD. You don't even need a scope. As long as you just put one bullet into their toenail, they will instantly drop over and die. It's insane in hardcore. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's gameplay. Literally, I popped off. I went insane. I went like 70-something kills and less than 10 deaths. I don't know the exact score, but I think you guys are going to enjoy the gameplay today. But today we're going to be talking about an OG commentator in the Call of Duty scene who recently just kind of had a drinking meltdown when it comes to Call of Duty. And I can tell you one thing, if you're going to be drinking, Call of Duty is the last video game you want to play, because I don't blame him for having a meltdown. I would probably have a meltdown as well. I always try to avoid COD in any situation like that. It's way too stressful, and nowadays it's way too sweaty. And if you guys haven't already checked out the tweet, here it is right here. And also, if you want to follow me over on Twitter, my @ is JbowenDaMan. The link to that is in the description below. But in his tweet, he goes ahead and rants on saying, "Casual COD is dead." That'll be my next vid, but I don't know when that'll be. F Activision, F everyone who works there, F their shareholders, F Scuff Gaming, F G Fuel Energy, F COD League, and F Control Freaks. That's the tweet. Remember when COD was relaxing and fun. Now, this is something that's a little far, I will say. I probably personally, no matter how mad I get at this video game, I wouldn't go off and probably at all those individuals and say F all of them, especially when you're that big of a channel. But he isn't wrong, to be completely honest with you. He is completely right, and even though, like I said, he wasn't in the right mindset, he was a little drunk there, still, regardless, I think his drunk mindset was pretty accurate when it comes to why Call of Duty is so sweaty nowadays. Now, I'm going to say this now, I don't have anything against anybody like G Fuel, Scuff Gaming, COD League, Control Freaks, anybody like that. You know, I don't have any problems. I actually drink G Fuel. I'm not going to have this video sponsored. Obviously, it's not sponsored, so I'm not going to go ahead and try to sell it to you guys. But I'm not a coffee guy, you know, I'm not too much of the monster or anything like that. G Fuel is just easy for me to drink. It's the easiest way for me to get my energy, so that's why I drink it. And even though I don't drink G Fuel to, you know, get energy for gaming and stuff like that, or to, you know, improve my performance, I mostly just drink G Fuel before work, so I'm energized while I'm actually at my real job and stuff like that. That's not how it's branded. You know, all these things that he added in this tweet are all branded around Call of Duty and the pub stomping scene. If you want to be quote-unquote good, if you want to get insane score streaks or insane kills or KDs or win losses, or if you want to be with the top dogs like Swag or Korean Savage, you gotta drink this. You gotta have this type of controller. You need to have the Control Freaks. You know, these things are branded in Call of Duty to make it even more sweaty. When back in the day, we barely even had anything like that. You just purchased Call of Duty back on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, you slipped in the video game, you had your regular controller, and you played the game how it was. But as the years went on, people found better ways to improve their skill and become better players. And this is where we are today. Games like Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, CSGO don't really have these type of sponsorships surrounding their video game. Maybe CSGO, but I don't think Valorant, and like I said, Battlefield definitely doesn't. Rainbow Six Siege doesn't. They don't have G Fuel or, you know, Control Freaks or anything like that sponsoring their video games and, you know, trying to make it more competitive. People just purchase these games and they play them. It's simple as that. But Call of Duty is at a point where there is no casual fan base, and Nero's not wrong about this. It's true. Casual Call of Duty is long gone. It's a thing of the past. And skill-based matchmaking, yes, that's a massive part of it. But the community is just naturally sweaty now. Everybody wants to be like these top dogs. You know, they see all these professional Call of Duty events being sponsored by things like Control Freaks and G Fuel and stuff like that. And then they see these professional players playing and they see how good they are and how competitive they are. And they're like, oh, I need to be like that. So they go ahead and purchase G Fuel to think, quote unquote, think that, you're going to be insanely good at the game. Don't buy G Fuel because of that. Please don't buy G Fuel because you think you're going to be a god at video games. It doesn't work like that. It's just an energy drink to give you more, energy. That's all it is. But that's what they're branding it like. It's like, oh, if you drink G Fuel, you're going to have insane reaction time. You're going to be snapping to all domes. If you have Control Freaks, your aim is going to be absolutely insane. These products are being pushed out as really sweaty products. Products that are designed for the very sweaty players. Not for the casual fan base, but for the fan base who wants to improve and be better and become the best at the video game. And because these things are only in Call of Duty and you don't see these products in other titles, Call of Duty has by far one of the sweatiest player bases known to mankind. Battlefield doesn't have these sponsorships. They don't have G Fuel, like I said earlier in this video, or Control Freaks or Scuff Gaming, advertising on their video game. And what's the results? You go into Battlefield, you hop in the server browser, and you find a bunch of casual players just running around and having a good time in that video game. But in Call of Duty, you hop over here, a video game that does have people like Control Freaks and G Fuel sponsoring their video game. And all you see is people bunny hopping around corners, slide canceling on you, perfect accuracy, snapping on your dome all the time. You see the ultimate sweaty players. Again, I'm not talking crap about any of these products because, like I said, it's not their fault that they're being completely branded for sweaty players. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is their fault. Maybe they're purposely doing this. But at the end of the day, all these products are just to make your day a little bit better, Control Freaks gives you a little bit more grip. Scuff Controllers gives you a little bit more variety with how you actually play the video game. With paddles on the back, you can actually customize your movement and be able to do things that you weren't able to do on a regular controller. G Fuel is a good energy drink. That's basically all it is. These products aren't that bad, you know what I'm saying? But regardless if they're bad or not, they're contributing to the sweat that is Call of Duty right now. And like I said, even though it was kind of a rant that I wouldn't take personally, I would not be saying these things personally over Twitter. I would not be adding these companies, especially if you want, deals with these companies. And NerosCinema has gotten pretty good deals with Activision in the past, so, he might be burning some bridges right now. But at the end of the day, what he said was facts, man. I'm not going to lie. He was not lying in this tweet. Call of Duty is unnecessarily sweaty right now. Probably the sweatiest video game in the world. And there's no way to take a break from it. It's kind of ridiculous and it's really depressing. Because in any other video game right now, you don't have to be forced to sweat. The reason why I'm not playing Battlefield right now is because I'm a bit tired out of Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, to be honest with you. All you can really play is Operation Lockers 24/7. And on the occasion, there will be a random, rotating map set, but it's very rare. Mostly it's just Operation Lockers. And Battlefield 5 sucks, and Battlefield 1 I don't know. I just want a modern-day Battlefield game. That's all I want right now. And if they were to add that for Battlefield 6 in 2021, I'll be happy. But that's all the way in 2021. Right now, we're still in, 2020, nearing the end. And we still have to deal with COD as the most recent or fastest FPS video game that we can play, the most arcadey FPS video game that we can play. And in this video game, you're forced to sweat. There's no ways around it. And it makes the experience god-awful. Like, for example, I'm playing Nuketown trying to rank up my weapons with double weapon XP, and all I'm versing is MP5 and AK sweats, who already have both these guns, the MP5 and the AK, already completely ranked up, and they're level 100s, so clearly they don't need to, work on double weapon XP on those weapons. They could be working on anything else, any other weapon in the video game, but they're simply not. They're only focused on completely stomping out lobbies, regardless if double weapon XP is out or not. People just constantly want to sweat. Forget camos, forget getting attachments for weapons, forget just simply having fun. If you're not competing at your absolute hardest every single game in Call of Duty, you're either considered bad now, because I get called bad all the time, because apparently if I don't want to sweat all the time, I'm a bad player, apparently, in other people's eyes, when simply if they added League player ranked in the game, I would go to that and sweat, but, that's not logical sense, right? Or you'll just simply get completely stomped out. It's just not fun anymore. But I just wanted to make this commentary because I do agree with some of the stuff that Nero said. Call of Duty is slowly dying because of the fact that it's just not casual anymore. The casual days are completely gone out of COD. And it's really disgusting, honestly. Every game is an MLG tournament. You know, if I was getting paid to play this video game, it feels like every game was a chance to win $1,000 if you win. I would probably enjoy COD right now, but I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not getting paid $1,000 to play this tournament every single game I play, so I don't want to really do it, you know? I just want to play casual COD. I don't want to be competing 24/7. I could go sign up for GBs right now and then I can compete. Why do I have to do it in casuals, you know what I'm saying? It's just unnecessary force, and it's very aggravating. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into another video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me? There's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.